Hello, I'm Dr. Beena. Today we are doing the revision on vitamin A. So the main important question coming in the vitamin A is discuss vitamin A under the following heads. That is usually sources, recommended daily allowances, functions, and the deficiency manifestation. So it can be asked as an essay of 10 mark, or it can be asked also as a 5-mark question. So this answer should be in this heading: sources, RDA, functions, and deficiency manifestations. So vitamin A is a fat-soluble vitamin, and the active form is present only in the animal tissues. But the provitamin is present in the plants. That is, provitamin is known as beta carotene. You can see in this. This is the provitamin of vitamin A, which is seen in the plants. But the active form of vitamins are seen in the animal tissue only. That is most important. It is present as the all-trans retinol and the Levensis retinol, which are important in the vision. So the provitamin form of vitamin A is the beta carotene. There are 3 active forms of vitamin A, that is retinol, and the retinoic acid. So active forms of vitamin A are the retinol, and retinoic acid. And the first, the provitamin, that is this beta carotene can be split into 2 molecules of the retinol. So the retinol can be reduced. So retinol can be reduced to retinol, that is the alcohol, by retinol reductase, which is a reversible reaction. So retinol can be converted to retinol, and retinol can be converted back to retinol also. Then the retinol get oxidized to retinoic acid, but the retinoic acid cannot be converted back to retinol. So it is an irreversible reaction. So this the reaction where they are interconvertible. So retinol can be converted to retinol, but the retinol is forming retinoic acid, which is not a reversible reaction. The 3 active forms are retinol, and retinoic acid. So the beta carotene split into 2 molecules of retinol. Retinol is converted to retinol by the retinol reductase, a reversible reaction, and retinol on oxidation produces retinoic acids. So the main functions of each of these compounds are retinol and retinol are involved in the vision, and the retinoic acid is involved in the cellular differentiation and the metabolic process, and the beta carotene is mainly involved in the antioxidant function. So like this, their functions are also described. Now, what are the sources of vitamin A? Animal sources include milk, butter, cream, cheese, egg yolk, and the liver, and the fish liver oils, that is mainly cod liver oil and the shark liver oil. These contains plenty of vitamin A. Then the vegetable source contain the yellow pigment beta carotene. That is the main source. Vegetable contains the yellow pigment beta carotene. That is, examples are carrot, then papaya, mango, pumpkins, and green leafy vegetables like spinach, amaranth, etc. So yellow pigment containing vegetables, mainly carrot, papaya, and mango, are rich in vitamin A. Similarly, the animal sources are liver, fish, cod liver oil, fish liver oil, milk, butter, etc. Now the recommended daily allowance of vitamin A. That is, for children 400 to 600 microgram per day, for men 750 to 1000 microgram per day, and for women 750 microgram per day, and for in pregnancy that is increased up to 1000 micrograms per day. So on an average, in adult 750 to 1000 micrograms per day. Now, briefly about the metabolism, you have to know that is retinol is converted to retinol esters, and then it is absorbed in the intestine, and absorption occurs with the and that is with the help of bile salts, and then it is taken up by the chylomicrons and reaches the liver, where it gets stored, and whenever it is necessary, it is again transported binding with the retinol binding protein and taken to the target cells, that is retina or skin or any germinal cells or the gonads, etc., where the action is there. Then it is binds with the retinoic acid is formed, and it is binds with the DNA, and that is cellular retinoic acid binding protein is there. That is then finally to the hormone responsive element of the DNA and produces the active gene activation and gene that is the cell differentiation, everything can happen in the target cell. So that is the metabolism. Then going to the functions of vitamin A. Important functions of the vitamin A is in its function in the vision. Then so in the vision you have to mention about the visual cycle, Wald's visual cycle in details, to draw the diagram and explain how it is acting, and the rods for the vision in dim light, and cones for the color vision, and also the vision in bright light. So this part you have to study in details and explain. Then the other biochemical functions are gene regulation, immunological system, the action in the immunological system, and in the reproductive system, and the antioxidant property which is used in the anti-cancer treatment, and also effect in the skin, that is some prevention of acne, and also some prevent keratinization of the skin, etc. See, these are the important functions. So each function you have to write in details. So the cyclic events occurs in this process of vision is known as Wald's visual cycle, and the rods and cones in the retina contains the photoreceptor pigment in their membrane, and the vitamin A is a compound of this pigment. Now, rhodopsin is the visual pigment of the rod cell in the retina and consists of 11-cis retinol bound to the opsin protein. So the rhodopsin in the rods, rhodopsin is the visual pigment, and it consists of 11-cis retinol bound to the opsin. That is, opsin is a protein. Opsin plus 11-cis retinol is the rhodopsin. So like that it is starting, and then the Wald's visual cycle you can see when the light act on these photoreceptor cells in rods. Rhodopsin split into opsin, and the 11-cis retinol is isomerized to all trans retinol, and then it is taken to the retinal epithelium. Again, there is an isomerase which can convert the all trans retinol to the 11-cis retinol, and again it can combine with the opsin to form the rhodopsin and regenerate the rhodopsin. So that again it can be used. As those which is not converted to 11-cis retinol in the retina is taken through the blood and reaches the liver, where the all trans retinol is converted to all trans retinol by the aldehyde dehydrogenase recurring NADH. Then in the liver, the all trans retinol is isomerized to 11-cis cis retinol, and then again it is converted to 11-cis retinol by the alcohol dehydrogenase again, and then it is going through the blood and in the retinal epithelium, passing the retinal epithelium, it again combines with the opsin. 11-cis retinol combines with the opsin and regenerate and produces the rhodopsin. So that is the Wald's visual cycle. You have to draw this diagram and explain, and don't make any mistakes while writing these names, etc. Now the other functions of vitamin A. What is dark adaptation time? That is an important thing. That is vision at the dim light. So the time taken to regenerate the rhodopsin is the dark adaptation time. So it is increased in vitamin A deficiency. The main function of the vitamin A is the its role in vision. That is, it contains rhodopsin is the pigment which is used for the vision, and then if the rhodopsin regeneration time is increased, then that calls the increase in the vitamin A, that is dark adaptation time is increased, and that is called that is a sign of vitamin A deficiency. Next is the color vision mediated by three main retinal pigments in the cone cell, or the main protein is the conopsin, and then it is mediated through the three pigments, that is porphyropsin, is iodopsin and cyanopsin. Porphyropsin for the red color, and the iodopsin is for the green color, and the cyanopsin for the blue color. Then next function is the cellular differentiation and the metabolic effect. That is, retinoic acid is responsible for these functions, and it maintains the epithelial cells moist and prevents the keratinization and controls also the cholesterol biosynthesis. So its main action of this retinoic acid is maintaining the cellular differentiation. That is, it maintains the epithelial surface moist and prevents keratinization. So that action is important in the prevention of acne that is commonly seen in teenagers also. So vitamin A or retinol is used for the prevention of acne as a therapeutic agent. Then antioxidant effect. Beta carotene play an important role in trapping the peroxy radicals in the tissue. So that is acting as an antioxidant. This antioxidant property is again used in as a anti-cancer agent. So it can be used in the skin cancer treatment also. And high levels of beta carotene decreases the risk of cardiovascular disease. So here you can see beta carotene has got an antioxidant property again. So that can be used in the prevention of cardiovascular disease like myocardial infarction. So they are using this vitamin A for the prophylaxis, as a prophylaxis or as a adjunct in the treatment of cardiovascular disease. Then what are the deficiency manifestations? Night blindness or nyctalopia, where the dark adaptation time is increased. So night blindness is dim vision at dim light is not there. So then night that is usually manifested as an increase in the dark adaptation time. So when you enter the theater from the bright light to dim light, it will take some time to readjust the situation. So there, if there is vitamin A deficiency, it will take long time. That is, rhodopsin regeneration time will be more. Then the bite spots is a triangular opaque chalky white area, that is cellular proliferation that area on the lateral side of the conjunctiva, that is towards the lateral ankle. So that is again a symptom. And then xerophthalmia, dryness of the conjunctiva and cornea is the earliest manifestation of the vitamin A deficiency. The most important early manifestation is the night blindness. That is, vision is less in the dark night. That is diminished vision at night. That is the night blindness or nyctalopia. Nyctalopia is the term used for the night blindness. Then keratomalacia, then when there is dryness of the conjunctiva cornea, later on pacification of cornea, and then the whole cornea become opaque, and that condition is keratomalacia, and there will be loss of vision also. Usually the vitamin A deficiency is producing preventable blindness. If you are supplementing vitamin A, it can be corrected if it is in the early stage. So that's why preventable blindness, one of the most important causes, vitamin A deficiency. Moreover, the symptoms of xerophthalmia and the bite or spot, everything can be corrected if after the therapy. Skin and mucous membrane lesions, there is keratinization is seen in the skin, that is due to the deficiency. Again, growth retardation may be there, and then reduced immunity against infection. Repeated infection can occur in the lung epithelial tissue and also in the skin. That will cause us due to the reduced immunity due to the deficiency of vitamin E. So here you can see the bite or spot, chalky white area on the lateral side of the eyeball, and this is the keratomalacia where the corneal area there is opaque. So these are in this diagram you can see the various therapeutic effect of this salt trans retinoic acid. That is, it can be used for the treatment of psoriasis, a type of skin disease where the skin become thick and keratinized. So this can be used again for the cancer, that is promyelocytic leukemia. Proliferation is prevented by giving this, and also the maintenance of good vision, and then the promotion of growth, that is growth and cell growth and differentiation it is used, and then the differentiation and the maintenance of epithelial tissue gene expression, and also for the maintenance of reproduction, that is germinal epitheliums may be destroyed if there is deficiency, and then so that can be prevented by giving or supplementing the vitamin E. So this all about the vitamin E, and you have to write in detail what are the features, biochemical functions separately, and also deficiency manifestations. First, in the vision, dark adaptation, dimness of vision or nyctalopia, and what happened in nyctalopia, that is increase in dark adaptation. You have to explain that. Then about the color vision, and then the skin and epithelium, what are the actions, and also reproductive organs, what is the action, growth, then the everything separately. So that finishes the discussion of the vitamin A metabolism. Thank you.